wir am Weltkulturerbesender in Grimeton in Schweden.
Liebe Radiofreunde, herzlich willkommen zu diesem neuen Video. Ja, in diesem Video machen wir mal einen Langwellenband-Scan.
Das war's.
Ja, Sendeschluss.
Ja, liebe Radiofreunde, hallo und herzlich willkommen zu diesem neuen Video. Ja, in diesem Video machen wir mal einen Empfangsvergleich, nämlich von Radio Neuseeland International Pacific Service, hier mit der Langdrahtantenne und dem X-Data D808 und dem Sangean ATS 909 X2. Ja, starten tun wir mit dem Sangean und ich wünsche euch viel Spaß bei diesem Video. So, ja, dann starten wir mal. Es ist eingestellt und ich mache mal lauter. Hier ist mit der Langdrahtantenne angeschlossen. Dann seht ihr den Anschluss. So mache ich mal lauter. Ja, und ist auch ganz tolles Signal. Ja. Um 11:43 Uhr UTC. Hier seht ihr nochmal die MEZ-Zeit. Ja, dann wechseln wir mal kurz. So, und ja, jetzt hier mit dem X-Data muss man noch die Antenne machen. Mal sehen, ob das hier mit einer Hand so geht. Ja, wenn ich so mache, dann so, drinne, fertig. So, ja, und auch hier ganz gutes Signal, aber finde ich hier verrauschter als beim Sangean. Ja, und jetzt nochmal mit der Stabantenne. Ja, so ist das Signal jetzt hier mit der Antenne. Eigentlich auch ganz gut. Bisschen verrauschter, aber sonst gut. Ja, hier ist in dem X-Data. Auch ganz brauchbares Signal. Hier nochmal die Zeit. Ja, liebe Radiofreunde, dann danke fürs Zuschauen. 73 und vergesst nicht, eure Antennen zu lernen. Ja, was ich noch hinten dran hängen möchte, natürlich das Signal jetzt hier mit der ausgezogenen Stabantenne gut, aber auch ein bisschen gefälscht daher, dass hier hinten ja noch die die Zuleitung zum Radio, hier für die Langdrahtantenne und hier die Langdrahtantenne. Können wir mal gucken, wenn das so ist. Ja, dann wird es doch deutlich schwächer.
RNZ News at 1. Morena, I'm Vicky Mackay. Good morning. Auckland's Mayor says residents will have to pay a higher rate or miss out on major road and public transport improvements if the regional fuel tax is up. The government has announced Auckland's tax will end on June 30th, in line with the coalition payment. Auckland's Mayor Wayne Brown says the decision will have unintended consequences unless the government is prepared to foot the bill for transport projects. He says the cancellation will leave a shortfall in transport funding for Auckland of $1.2 billion over the next 4 years. Retail NZ said shops around the country are itching to use facial recognition technology. The trial of the technology started yesterday at up to 25 Pack and Save and New World supermarkets to try to combat rising thefts and violence against staff. Retail NZ's chief executive says the sector is watching the trial with keen interest and lots of retailers are keen to follow suit. A retired judge says sentencing hearings could take longer if funding for background and cultural reports is removed. The government has confirmed it's scrapping legal aid for Section 27 reports, saying they'll cost taxpayers millions of dollars. It says an offender's family and friends can still make oral submissions, but former District Court Judge David Harvey says that's too daunting for some people. He says it also means judges can't consider information before a hearing. But Dr. Harvey says the main problem with defunding the reports is inequitable access to justice. A year on from the catastrophic Turkey and Syria earthquake, World Vision says the situation in Syria continues to deteriorate. The 7.8 magnitude earthquake killed more than 50,000 people. The program's director of World Vision Syria Response, Clinton Buick, says the comparing the recovery in Turkey to Syria is two different worlds. He says Turkey is making progress, but in Syria, people are still displaced, living in tents without enough food or water. A pediatrician says research showing people with autism are more than twice as likely to die before their 25th birthday compared to their non-autistic peers shows earlier diagnosis and support are needed. The Otago University study found the risk is 4 times greater for females and doubled for those who have an intellectual disability. Its co-author, Iran Soudray, says most children with autism in New Zealand are not diagnosed until they are 6 or 7, which is far too late.
Particularly for that group, from an educational and social outcomes point of view is bad. But as we're seeing, from possibly this study and also some of the international ones, they're probably also more prone to more physical health complications related to their illness, their lifestyle, and their treatment.
Dr. Soudray says the next phase of research will investigate why early deaths happen, but overseas studies suggest accidents and over-medication are the main causes. A new study says men who take erectile dysfunction medication, such as Viagra, may be unintentionally reducing their risk of Alzheimer's disease. Researchers examined the medical records of roughly 270,000 men and found that those prescribed the drug were 18% less likely to develop Alzheimer's. Scientists say more research is needed. And that's the news. If you think RNZ has breached formal standards either on air or in our online content, you have the right to make a formal complaint. This must be made to the broadcaster first within 20 working days of the broadcast. If our mobile numbers or to lodge a complaint, go to our website rnz.co.nz and type formal complaint into our search engine. You'll be directed to our formal complaints page. The standards were prepared by broadcasters, including RNZ. RNZ National on air on rnz.co.nz, digital TV and iHeartRadio. Forecast from next service to midnight Friday. For Northland, Auckland and Coromandel partly cloudy with a shower possible about eastern Northland and Coromandel this afternoon. For Waikato to Whanganui, including Vaiasanti and also the central high country, mainly fine, isolated afternoon and evening showers, possibly heavy in the west. For Gisborne and Hawke's Bay, mostly cloudy with scattered showers spreading north.